Hello everyone, my name is Roya, and this is actually the first video that I'm filming at my new house. So I don't know how well the lighting is really gonna go in here, hopefully good. Otherwise I may have to do some things to like remedy that. But anyway, today I'm going to be reviewing The Valiant by Lesley Livingston, and this is such a good book, probably my favorite book that I've read so far this year. This follows the story of Fallon, who is a princess in Prydain, otherwise known as Britannia by the Romans, and that is what later became Britain. But anyway, she wants to follow in her older sister's footsteps and become a warrior, and of course probably die in battle like her sister did. So basically, yeah, a bunch of stuff happens, and then she winds up getting captured by slavers and taken off to Rome and getting sold as a gladiator. And the story continues from there, because this is one seriously badass story. So this book is spectacular in that the twists are not predictable at all. They don't even really give you a chance to guess what's going to happen before it happens. Like, this book just slams you with twists that I really did not see coming whatsoever. And also what's really interesting is that I actually read 3 books, including this one, all in the same month, that all had the exact same twist happen. And this is the only book that delivered that twist well, and not predictably at all, which is really, really interesting to me. Also, the plot is really, really fast-paced. It keeps moving. Every chapter leaves off somewhere where you want to continue to the next chapter. It really keeps you reading. I could barely put this book down, and I really, really appreciated that, because I've read a lot of books this year so far, and a lot of them were not ones that I necessarily couldn't put down. Oh my goodness. So I was really, really happy to find a book that really made me want to keep on reading it. Also, I'm not a historian or anything, but I do know probably more about history than the average person who went to high school and college and whatnot. So but I'm not an expert or anything, so don't quote me on this, but everything in this book seemed historically accurate from everything that I know, although I do kind of wish that we could get a glossary of terms at the end, because they do use a lot of terms that I kind of had to look up what they were. And what's also really, really great about this story is that there is no love subplot, really. There kind of is, but barely. It's so in the background and doesn't even start until over halfway through the book, and is really, barely there at all. And what I think is really interesting about that is just the fact that this book actually kind of tricks you into thinking that there's going to be a shitty love triangle, based on how it starts and everything, and then it turns out not to be the case at all. So I really, really liked that about this book. I can't really think of that much that I would want to criticize about it. I think the one thing that I guess would be a criticism I have of this book, that is barely even really a criticism, because I'm not really sure how it could have really been improved upon, but I felt like she got captured by the slavers a little bit too quickly. It felt like she kind of just walked out her front door and got captured. But in keeping with the fast-pacedness of the plot, I don't know what could have been changed about that, to make that a little bit less sudden. I don't know, but overall, I really, really loved this book so much. I gave it 5 stars. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you've read this book, please let me know what your thoughts are. I would love to talk your ear off about this book, and get my ear talked off about this book as well. I will see you very soon with a new video. Bye!